Hello everyone, welcome to day 13 of Leetcode May challenge. Today we have question number 117, populating next right pointer in each node 2. In this question they have given us a binary tree and we have to populate each next pointer to point to its next right node. If there is no next right node, then the next pointer should be set to null, and initially all next pointers are set to null. So basically they have given us this binary tree, and for every node we have to point it to its next right node. If there is no next, then we will point it to null. For our root node, that is 10, there is no next right node, so we will point it to null. For our node 20, its right is 30, and for 30 its right, there is no right, so we will just point it to null. For node 40, its rightmost node is 50, so 40 will point to 50. For 50, its rightmost is 70, but if there is some, from 30, if there is any left node also, then it will point to this. But as in this case there is no left node, so it will directly point to 70, and for 70 the rightmost is null. This we have to achieve. So how we will do it without using any extra spaces? We will create a queue and we will have a rightmost pointer, which is for now is pointing to null, and one by one we will do a BFS traversal, because we have to traverse level by level. So we, after one level is completed, its rightmost node we have to point it to null for every this level. So that's why this is the BFS traversal. So what we will do is, first we are on the root, so we will add node 10 to our root, and then we will pop this node, and 10th next we will point to the rightmost, that is null, and our rightmost will now point to 10, and for 10 at rightmost was null. Okay, I'm repeating this again. We will pop the 10 from the queue at every level, and then we will point 10 next to null, and this rightmost node will start pointing to 10. So now the rightmost node become 10, and then we will see, if 10 has the left child and the right child, then we will add in the queue. But first we have to add the right child and then the left child. So okay, I'll change the pen color so we can see the different level. So now first we will add the rightmost node. So this was our root dot, we will go first in the right and then in the left. So first we are adding its right child and then we are adding its left child. Now as we are on the different level, then again our rightmost node will start pointing to null, because at every level our rightmost node will initialize with null. So we will pop out 30. So now our 30 next will become null, and 30 will become our new rightmost. And then for 30 we will see its children. As there is no left, there is only right, so we will add 70. We will pop out 70. So 70 next will become null, and now as 70 has no right and left, so the loop will break, and now we will go back. We will come on 20, so we will pop 20. Now 20 will point to its right, so 20's right is 30. So 20 next will become this node, and our rightmost will come here. I told you that at every level rightmost will initialize with null. So now 20 will push its right child, that is 50, and the left, that is 40. Again we will pop 50. This was like our next level, And so our next level counting was this, where 70 is pointing to null, so 50 will point to its right, that is 70, and then we will pop out 40 will pop will be point to its right, that is 50. So this is how our connection is built, where 40 is right is 50, 50 is right it's 70, and 70 is right is null. This is the connection. And for this level 20 and 30, 20 is right is 30, 30 is right is null. This is the connection. And for the first stage, this is the connection. And then we return the root, and then it will print the answer in the way they want. Okay, so let's write the code. First thing is, we will create a queue of type node, and what we will do, base check. First we will check if our root is equals to null, then we will simply return root, else we will create a queue, and after creating a queue we will add root node in it, and then we will iterate. If a queue is not empty, then first thing is we will find its size, and at every level we are doing the BFS traversal, so we have to make a rightmost node that will point to null, and then we will have the other loop, while loop, which will see till the size is greater than 0. First thing is we will create, it's not integer, it's node. We'll create a node head from which we will poll, from queue we will poll, and what we will do, our head dot next will point to what, the rightmost, and then the rightmost will become our head. This thing we will do, and then we will check if head dot right is not equals to null, then we will add its right in the queue. Same thing we are going to do for the left side. And after that we are simply going to return the root. Let's run it. Okay, it's not integer, it's node, that is rightmost. Yeah, it's working. Let's submit it. All cool. So we are done. Thank you.